This is InfoLive TV Headline News, May 24th. I'm Margot Dudkevich. The Syrian government newspaper Tishreem has rejected Israel's demand that Damascus should cut its ties with Iran and Hezbollah as a condition towards a peace agreement with Israel. The report said that Syria's relations with other countries is not on the bargaining table. Speaking at a press conference in Tehran with Iranian Foreign Minister Muttaqi, Hamas leader HizbullahMashaál expressed concern over the failure of the international community to intervene and bring a halt to the siege on the Gaza Strip. Mashaál warned that in the event that the international community fails to take steps and reopens the border crossings, Hamas will break the siege themselves. Israel must be willing to pay a substantial price for peace, said former Chief of Staff Lieutenant General HizbullahMashaál at a cultural event in Beersheba Saturday. Israel said HizbullahMashaál can live without the Golan Heights. The problem lies in the fact that an entire generation has grown up knowing that the Golan is part of Israel and finds it troubling to consider having to give it up, he said. Syria has yet to accept a request from the UN nuclear watchdog to visit the site which Washington says Damascus covertly built an atomic reactor, and has demanded more details about the proposed trip, diplomats said over the weekend. Syria has rejected claims that it built a reactor together with North Korean assistance. The United Nations said in a report Friday that the number of Israeli checkpoints in the West Bank has increased by 7% since last September, despite an Israeli pledge to ease up Palestinian restrictions on movement in the West Bank. The UN's office said the overall number of checkpoints increased from 566 in September to 607 in April this year. A low-magnitude earthquake measuring 3.4 on the Richter scale was felt in northern Israel Friday night. Reports of the quake were received from residents in the cities of Nahariya, Ma'alot, Kiryat Shmona, Metula, and even from Netanya in central Israel. There were no reports of damage or casualties. And that's all for InfoLive TV, the only internet television network that broadcasts in 4 languages from Jerusalem to the world.